I firmly believe it's never too early or too late to start training your money habits and to discover a brighter side to money management. Stick around and you'll be financially fit in no time. Today we're delving into something that might explain why our financial decisions aren't always, fit for purpose. It's called behavioural economics, and it's the study of how human beings actually make our decisions, money or otherwise. Turns out we've got two systems for decision making, fast and slow. Fast thinking is your autopilot, like signalling a turn in the car without even thinking about it. But when it comes to our finances, we need a little more slow thinking, more deliberate, thoughtful choices like comparing insurance policies or actually looking at your grocery receipts. But don't worry, I've got someone here to help us understand how we can nudge ourselves into better habits. I've got Will here, our behavioural scientist. G'day, Will.
Hey Jess, great to be with you.
So how do we start building those better habits? Because I feel like we've all done that new year, new me thing, but then we're back to the old habits.
Getting started can be half the battle. Consider something behavioural scientists call the fresh start effect. So whether it's the first day of the month, first day of the year, or even your birthday, these are important landmarks in the calendar where we've got that little bit of extra motivation to start a new goal or start a new habit. You might consider something called habit stacking. So rather than trying to start a habit from scratch, attach it to a really well-established habit that you already have. For example, if you brush your teeth at the same time every night, this might be your cue to check your expenses for the day. Or if you're having your morning coffee, perhaps that's your cue to consider your budget for the day ahead.
Or popping on a finance podcast while you're going for your morning walk.
Absolutely. And not all these tasks are equally as pleasant. So consider something called temptation bundling. If there's something difficult that you really need to get done, give yourself a rule that attaches something pleasant or a little bit indulgent to that task. So by combining the unpleasant and the pleasant task, it gives you that little bit of extra motivation to get that important stuff done.
And what if it's still just feeling a little bit too overwhelming?
So something the science shows is actually really helpful is chunking down those big goals into the concrete steps we have to take to get there. For example, instead of saying, I'm going to go for a run next week, you might think about when are you going to go for a run, which route are you going to take, and who are you going to run with? And the research shows that just breaking down these goals and chunking them into these concrete steps actually increases our chance of success in reaching that goal.
There you have it. By just learning a few of these brainy tendencies that we all have and a few little tricks, you can be on your way to making stronger and smarter financial choices.